Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin and I'm a fourth year business science student at the University of Cape Town, and I'm actually on holiday. It is our mid-semester break, so we get a week or so off, and there's a couple of public holidays on the other side of the holidays, so we get a few extra days as well. And I am currently in a place called Addo Elephant Park. It is the most stunning game reserve, game lodge that we are at the moment. It is near Port Elizabeth, which is in the Eastern Cape, and we have come down to Addo for a running race. My dad is running a 50-kilometer race up in the mountains here in Addo, and it is just stunning here. As you would have seen this morning, I showed you a couple of clips of the elephants, and there's lots of animals just roaming around, and it is just so beautiful here. And so I just thought I had to take you guys along for this weekend. We are here, today's Friday, we are here till Monday. We flew in yesterday. It was just a bit of a chaotic day, so I thought it would be best to start today. So come along for this weekend in Addo, in a beautiful game reserve here. You'll see lots of African sunsets, sunrises, African wildlife, and I really hope that you enjoy this video. It's a little bit different to what I normally do, but I thought that I had to take you guys along for it. So yeah, let's get going with this beautiful weekend. I need to go and have some breakfast. I'm all dressed for the day, and we are thinking we're gonna go on a little drive around the reserve to see if we can find some animals. There's just elephants everywhere, and it's just magnificent. They are just such beautiful creatures. So let me go and have some breakfast, and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. Breakfast with a view and with the elephants. So I'm just currently lying on the bed chilling for a little bit. We have a little bit of a break before we are going for a really early dinner / late lunch. Today's all about resting and just allowing my dad time to obviously get everything done that he needs to before his race tomorrow. He starts his race at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, you might be confused from the clip that I just shared with you about the other runners that started their race. Those were the 100 milers, which is about 170 kilometers that they're running. So they started literally in the midday heat. It was about 45 degrees earlier, which is so hot. So I don't know how they do it, honestly. Crazy people, but true respect to them. We are just currently waiting to go. Obviously we need to have an early night tonight so that my dad is fully rested and ready for his run tomorrow. So we're going for like I said, an early dinner, late lunch at about 4:45, and then we have to go across to where the race briefing is, and we're going to leave here I think at 5:30 to get there. And then obviously race briefing is really important because they share all the information that you need in order to like know stuff about the race and the mountain and like safety precautions and that kind of thing. So that is very important that you're there. And I actually think if you don't go to the race briefing, then you're not allowed to run the race, which is I think pretty good. So that is from I think 7 o'clock, and then we're literally going to come back and have an early night, which is really important. I thought it was so beautiful seeing those elephants earlier, just running in the water, playing with the other elephants and like spraying water at each other. And it's just so incredible that there's this kind of nature around us, that we're so lucky to be able to see this kind of thing just like on our doorstep, figuratively, you know what I mean. And it's just absolutely beautiful out here. This park is amazing, and I've actually never been here before, and so it was so nice to come and explore it a little bit. But I just thought I'd give you that little update for now. I think I am just going to lie in my bed, do some stuff on my laptop, maybe fall asleep, but just really relax. And with this view, let me quickly show you. This is currently the view that I'm looking at. It's absolutely stunning. Just look at that. Good morning everybody, and happy Saturday. Welcome to another beautiful day here in Addo Elephant Park. I'm actually starting this morning a little late today. We've been having a really restful morning. I actually had a much better sleep last night than I had the night before. We had two little friends staying with us because their parents are also running, and so my dad and their parents had to be up at 3 o'clock this morning, and so they would have had to wake the girls up really early and bring them over. So we just decided it was easier. We had 3 extra beds that they could stay in, 2 of the beds last night, so I had 2 little friends staying with me, which was very nice. But today is all about race day, and we actually have no way of tracking them, unfortunately, which is so hard because you just kind of want to know where they are and how they're doing. So we're just going off of estimates. So the first guy is thinking that he's going to come in between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So that is the time that we're going to aim to get to the end. And then the rest of them will come in after that. Right now, I think it's just before 10 to 11. Then we're just about to make some breakfast. I got myself ready for the morning, and we've literally just been having a really restful morning. It's kind of strange because on Saturdays I normally do park runs, but today wasn't really possible. The closest park run was like an hour away, and we had the girls, so just decided that it was not going to happen this morning. But it's fine because I can actually still do 52 park runs this year because I did 1 extra one in the first week of the year. So if I really wanted to, I could do 52 park runs. So we're sitting at the end now waiting for 3 of them to come in. We've already seen 1 of them, so we're just waiting. It's very hot out here, and I'm sitting with my little friend, but we're just going to sit here until they come in, but it should be very, very soon now. So I'll give you an update when we see them. I'll probably take a video of them coming in and of us cheering. But I just wanted to let you know that we've made it to the finish now, and we're just waiting for them. Come on!
Good job, mate.
Yes, Dad!
Yes, grab a medal. Addo, well done. God, also in. Come grab your medal, God.
Dad, your medal. Good morning, everybody. I have just got ready to go on a little run around the area here. I just need to like get out and do a little bit of exercise. I feel like my body is really craving a little bit of exercise, so I'm going out and I'm gonna go out with my mom as well. Obviously Dad does not want to run today after he did 50 kilometers yesterday. I feel like I also need to do a little debrief of yesterday, but I'll do that a little bit later. So I think I'm going to do around about 5Ks, maybe a little bit more than that, but we'll see how it goes. But this is our last full day here in Addo Elephant Park, so yeah, let's enjoy the last full day here and take advantage of the scenery and of the animals, and yeah, just enjoy this day. But yeah, good morning, happy Sunday, and let's get going on a run. Run, did 5.5 kilometers. We basically just went up to what's called the PPC Discovery Trail, and then we like ran around there, came back, and then went back and ran around there again, and then came back. But it is very hot and I'm sweating a lot. Like look at me. Okay, I'm coming. I'm feeling very sweaty, but I'm so glad that I got that run done. Now we're gonna head off to the restaurant and say goodbye to everyone else because they're leaving today, but we still have one day. But yeah, so glad I got that done nice and early, feeling better for getting a little bit of adrenaline in my body. But now let's get going. Look at all the elephants. And there's some over there.
Early 1900. To see how a lion of this area used to look like today, you got to go to another way you can look and see if it's a female or a female. Folks, this is the most dangerous animal of the day. Okay, I don't believe you. Say you know. Okay, let's talk about picking up the smell, and they cannot resist the smell. They keep coming back into. Not really a baby.
Good morning, everybody. We are actually on our way back. We are going to be packing up now and heading home, which I am sad about leaving this place because it is such a beautiful place and we've had such an amazing weekend with friends and family, and it's just been so nice to be out in the bush and just seeing the beauty of nature, seeing beautiful animals. And the race weekend was just, it was so, yeah, it went so well and it was just such an amazing weekend. But sadly we're going home, so I've only got my mini suitcase to pack up, and then I am done all the stuff in the fridge, and my big suitcase is packed as well. But I thought I would maybe give you a little house tour or cabin tour before we leave. Granted, it has been lived in for the past few days, but I thought it would be cool to just show you around, show you what the cabin has looked like, and just also keep it for memories for myself as well. So let me quickly show you around. So this was the room that I was staying in. It was kind of crazy because there was 4 single beds in here, which kind of worked out well in the end. For the one night we had the 2 girls stay over because their mom was running and they didn't want to wake up the girls early the next day, so the 2 of them stayed in those 2 beds, but I've been sleeping in this bed the whole time. And it's such a cute room. It has such a beautiful view of the outside, and yeah, the sun just beams in here and it's just so beautiful. And then there's just a little area with a mirror, and then there was 2 little elephants that had been set up with the towels. That's why there's a whole bunch of towels over there. And then just my mini suitcase, and then nice cupboards. The bathroom was also so nice. This was my bathroom. The only thing is there was only 1 shower in the whole cabin, so we all had to share the shower, but a nice big shower as well. Then we come out into the living room, a nice big living room with a TV and a big dining room table. And then this was the kitchen, nice big kitchen as well, with nice little workspace, little stove, warming drawer, oven, that kind of thing. Nice little kitchen in here. And then let me just take you outside quickly. And this was the outside area. Such a beautiful place to come and sit and like work or read or do my quiet time. But it was just so beautiful out here. And then we just had a braai down there, which we did 2 of the nights. Then the watering hole is literally over there, and I think there's also another one over here, which was so nice, and we saw so many animals there. And then this was my mom and dad's room. Mom's just finishing packing up, but they had a double bed in here, and then they also had a beautiful view of the outside area, and their room actually looks out onto the watering hole, which is just outside over there. But they had a really nice room, same setup as mine, but just with the double bed. And then this was their bathroom. They had a bath in here. They didn't have a shower though, that was what I was trying to say. But they had a nice bath. And then back into the living room. Elephant Park! So as you would have seen, we just went to a place called Nanaga Farm Stall, and this is on the way back to the airport because we have tons of time before we need to be at the airport. And they're known for their pies, and I had a Cornish pasty, and the other day I had a chicken pie. And for their rooster poorts, I think that's how you say it, which is basically a sandwich, but it's on like this really special bread. Anyways, just wanted to tell you that. Just hopping on to end out this video, we had the most beautiful weekend as a family and with some of my dad's friends, and it was just such a nice weekend away and felt like a well-deserved break. And just to be in nature, I feel like your soul really does fill up, and so I feel like I'm rejuvenated and ready for what the next term holds, because the next term has obviously got exams and everything. So I feel like it was just the most incredible weekend, and I'm so grateful that I was able to join my parents and to see the wildlife. We haven't been to a game reserve in like a couple of years, and I know I'm very privileged to be able to say that I get to go to these places. But I just absolutely loved being back at the game reserve and just back in the middle of beautiful nature. And it always astounds me how lucky we are to have these kind of places just so close to us. And the weekend was actually very successful, I would say, as well. Dad had a really good race. He did the 50-kilometer trail race. He did battle with his nutrition a little bit, so he does need to sort that out. But besides that, he said it was such a beautiful run. It was so different to the video footage that I would have shown you. He said that it was a little bit of foresty area and it was so scenic. And even though it was a tough run, because he did about 2,000 meters of elevation, I think, in 50 kilometers, which is a lot. He just said that the scenery made it all worth it, and so I just love to hear it when he says that. And I always feel so proud of him when he does these kind of races, and he really does inspire me to carry on with the running and to just put everything into it that I've got. And so we'll see what the next big race is. So if you did enjoy this video, then I'm really glad, first of all, and please will you give it a thumbs up, because it really does support my channel. And if you haven't already, please will you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're aware of future video uploads, and leave me a little comment and let me know what your favorite animal is. I love you so very much, and I will see you in my next video.